Today's our topic is menstrual cycle. This is the main reproductive cycle which takes place in female body. This menstrual cycle start in females when they attain the age of puberty. Simply it likely be 12 to 13 years, and this is a cyclic event which takes place after every 28 to 29 days in female body. If there is no menstrual cycle in female after the puberty, then it also shows the symbol of infertility or harmonic imbalance. The starting of menstrual in female is known as menarche, and it ends at the age of likely be 50 year. It is known as menopause. Cyclic event get divided into four main steps. First step is known as menstrual phase, second is follicular phase, third is ovulatory phase, and fourth is secretory or luteal phase. The menstrual phase, it ranges between 1 to 5 days. We can say first to fifth days, but maybe the duration can vary in different females. So first we will discuss the menstrual phase. This is the first phase of menstrual cycle. It is also known as the menstrual flow or bleeding. In this flow or during this phase, some bleeding takes place through the vaginal pore. Actually, what is this bleeding? This is the ruptured endometrium of uterus, some blood vessels, and some other traces. They comes out through the vagina. It is known as menstrual flow. It also shows that the released egg in the previous cycle get not fertilized. If egg get fertilized, then menstrual cycle will stop. Second phase is known as the follicular phase. This phase carried from 5th to 13th days. During this phase, the development of ovarian follicle, harmonic changes, and the changes in the uterine walls are measured. So, in this time, in this follicular phase, the main hormone which are working here are the FSH and LH, follicular stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone. Some moon hormone also take part in this phase. These are the estrogen and the lower level of progesterone. FSH and LH, they get released from the pituitary gland, and estrogen and progesterone, they get released from the ovary. The gonadotropins, luteinizing hormone and follicular stimulating hormones, increases gradually during the follicular phase and stimulate the follicular development, as well as secretion of estrogen by the growing follicles also takes place. So all these hormones, FSH, LH and estrogen, they are responsible during this phase the formation of mature Graafian follicle and the development of endometrium of uterus. Estrogen is also responsible for the secondary sexual character in female body. The third phase, which is known as ovulatory phase. Sometime or in some book it is not indicative, but it is also a phase which is carried for very short duration, likely be 1 to 2 days. We can say 13th or 14th days, or we can also say this is the mid or middle phase of the menstrual cycle. As you know here, the hormones LH and FSH and estrogen, they working together to make the Graafian follicle mature and for the development of uterine wall. So as the uterine wall they get almost near to fully developed and Graafian follicle get matured, then luteinizing hormone and follicular stimulating hormones they attend a peak level, likely with 13th or 14th days. If one day you want to choose, you will choose the 14th days or the middle of cycle. This rapid secretion of luteinizing hormone leading to its maximum level during the mid of the cycle, it is known as LH surge. This LH surge is responsible for the ovulation. We can say the rupturing of Graafian follicle. So as the Graafian follicle get ruptured, the process of ovulation takes place. It is also known as ovulatory phase. So once the ovulation takes place, so as known to you, mature follicle get ruptured. Now the cycle get enters into the luteal phase. In luteal phase, the Graafian follicle which got ruptured due to the ovulation get converted into a new type of structure. It is known as Graafian, or it is known as corpus luteum. This corpus luteum is a secretory body which secretes progesterone and help to maintain the endometrium of uterine wall. Why this is so? It is so because if the released egg which get already released in ovulatory phase will get fertilized, then uterine wall get ready to implant that fertilized egg. So that's why the corpus luteum is very important structure to maintain the level of progesterone in female body. If the level of progesterone get not be maintained, then there will be a problem in the implantation and carrying the pregnancy in the females. So if released egg cannot be fertilized, then this corpus luteum get degenerate, you can say disintegrate, and endometrium also get disintegrate, and after few days it means 27 to 28th days, this endometrium get disintegrate and comes out through the vagina with some blood traces. So again the new cycle will start. Now some overall changes. In your NCRT book, figure is given as you are seeing in slide also. This figure is very important. You can understand the level of pituitary hormones are here, ovarian events are there, ovarian hormones are here, and the uterine events are there. They all are graphed, and you can see that the different hormones, they are attending the different peak during the different duration. These peak of different hormone get responsible to maintain all the cyclic changes during the menstrual cycle. So here in the brief or overall summing is like this: the change in pituitary hormone or FSH and LH level be responsible for the formation of Graafian follicle and ovulation, and the formation of corpus luteum is get responsible for the increasing level of progesterone and to maintain the endometrium of uterus. So this was the overall of menstrual cycle. I hope that you got the point what took place in menstrual cycle. Maybe still the doubt get remain, you can ask. Thanks for joining us.